Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Kayede Countdown. We're not getting demonetized today. And here's your host, Lady Kaede.
Yeah, welcome back to the Kaede Countdown. Bingo, why do you have a gun?
So I'm ready for any situation.
Like home invasion?
Howdy, mister. You want to buy some cookies? We've got mint.
Yeah, home invasion.
Okay then. Today's episode of the Kaede Countdown is gonna be a little different. The original plan was to interview people from Kagome's present. However, there appears to be a plague going on. Humans in the future are so dramatic. A plague, they say. One plague? We have about 50 in a year. Get over it. Put some herbs on it. So they're a little freaked out about it, and they won't meet with us in the studio. So Ricky has downloaded something called Zoom, and we can talk to them that way. Also, because of this sickness, we have a sponsor today. Go us! The sponsor is the charity group Advocates Outspoken 3, a group who tries to stop the sickness known as the Desu flu. What is the Desu flu? Well, they made a little infomercial to educate you on the sickness that is the Desu flu.
Do you regret most things in life? Do you or a loved one suffer from an anime-related sickness? It may start with just one wall scroll, then the next thing you know, you have a katana in public. Then you might be suffering from the Desu flu. The Desu flu can affect adolescents, adults, and in some cases, the elderly. Increased risk if you're ugly. The Desu flu can cause social awkwardness, permanent virginity, and death. But there is hope! To learn more about treatment and the Desu flu, please check out our organization page by Googling AO3. Arigato, thank you.
Wow, where do we keep getting these sponsors? Yeah, I guess you're right. Money is money. Oh, Janice, you kill me. Anyways, here are supposed friends of Kagome. Eri, Yuka, and Ayumi. Can you hear me, girls?
Loud and queer. Loud and lesbian. Clear.
I can hear you, Kaede.
Okay, Ayumi, you'll just have to listen in. So, girls, tell me about yourselves.
I'm Eri. I'm a future lesbian. Future lawyer. Shit.
My name is Yuka, and I like milk and toast.
Okay, so, first point of business. What is it like being friends with Kagome? Like, what force of nature possessed you? No, paid you to be friends with her?
Oh, well, when we first met her at school, she was pretty normal, somewhat educated, kind of an odd family.
It was out of pity.
And as of a few months ago, she changed.
Oh yeah, teenagers go through all sorts of different changes.
No, she got dumb. And creepy. Super creepy.
Oh yeah, in order to resurrect my dead sister, who's also Kagome's boyfriend's ex, they removed Kagome's soul and put in a clay recreation of my sister to bring her back to life. And now you're all caught up.
Wait, Kagome has a boyfriend?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think that's what they're calling it. I don't know, I've been kind of left behind while they go have adventures. Apparently they have friends now. That's why I started this podcast. I'm lonely. Thanks for reminding me, Yuka.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, this plague that affects you in the future, how bad is it?
Well, it was really bad in the beginning. A lot of kids was saying ninjutsus and anime attacks out in the open. Then the charity organization started handing out a vaccine, which didn't work. Then they made a second one, which caused some problems. But the third one did the trick. I used to have it, but I'm pretty sure I'm immune. I'm perfectly fine. Nothing happened to me.
Except your voice.
What about my voice?
So, the second vaccine. What do you mean by problems?
Well, the government covered that one up. Like, we have a lot less students in our class, and we can't remember any of them.
That's just a conspiracy theory. The tuition costs are really high, and students drop out all the time. They weren't even in a class long enough for us to remember them.
That's bullshit, Yuka. That's what they want you to believe. You're all sheeple.
Sheeple?
And they all left and went to Funimation.
Personally, I prefer the ocean dub. Well said, Ayumi. Oh, she's a card. Ah, touche.
Come on, Yuka. Don't you remember anyone? Bobby? Larone? Hojo?
Hojo? Who's that?
Hojo? Let's see here.
They found his name etched into a sack lunch.
Etched? How can you etch something onto a paper bag?
Okay, it's a series of rips that look like the name Hojo.
Aren't you sure they're just rips in the bag?
Well, if you look closely, it was deliberate.
What high school student writes his name on his own sack lunch?
You said Hojo, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. There's a Hojo on my guest list, and it says I already interviewed him.
Aha! Validation, that's all I need.
Wait, how is that possible?
It's all a cover-up. Somehow he escaped containment. Their telekinetic powers have grown out of control.
Really?
Yeah, either that or they're dead. Hold on. Did you take the vaccine, Kaede?
Well, when we signed up for the sponsor, they gave us a free sample.
You took a sample vaccine?
They're not like Tic Tacs, I'll tell you that much.
What?
They didn't go down as smooth.
You're not supposed to eat vaccines.
Listen, Toots, where I'm from, you eat your medicine.
That must be it then. You got the second vaccine. He was here, and then he wasn't. Whoosh.
You really think so?
Either that or he's not that memorable.
Huh. Still strange that he was on my list. Anyways, this has been informative. Thanks for coming on the show and doing what the show wants you to do. Yeah, good work. Gold star.
Thanks, sweetheart. Remember to doubt everything you see. Question everything. Airy, future lesbian, out.
Don't you mean lawyer?
No, I never wanted to be a lawyer.
But you said...
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. Sorry about that Hojo stuff. I would forget all of that if I were you. Bye!
I don't know much about that Ayumi kid, but I like her. She's like a young Howard Stern. Anyways, when we come back from break, we'll talk to more people from the future and their weak-ass play. So in the meantime, go get refreshments, stretch and walk around, take a big dump, I don't care. Just leave me alone for a few minutes. What are you still doing here? Leave!
We'll be right back after these messages.
We need money! Give me money!
Do you miss your family?
Yeah?
Bitch.
We now return to the Kaede Countdown.
You know, before coming back into the studio, I was going through my normal old lady routines. You know, gathering herbs for tea, making said tea, drinking said tea, and gathering salt to throw in people's eyes. You know, normal. I was gathering my salty supplies from a back alley man named Felipe, and he led me to a warehouse somewhere in the Bronx. I knew this because I could hear the Yankees playing. This was in the before times, before the Empire. The Roman Empire. Ah, those were the days.
We should get back to the show.
Ah, yes, right. The point is, don't trust any back alley men. They either never have what you want or it's always in short supply. And Kayede always needs a little salt. The Bronx got that good shit. Anyways, here's Kagome's family. Say hi, family.
Hi, fam.
Freaking white people. So, how has the Desu flu affected you guys?
Oh, I had an ointment that cleared that right up.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Aren't we? Wink.
No! Good lord, no! Hard pass!
Hard what? Ha-da-da.
Nope, this is a safe place. Goodbye. This show is becoming so edgy it should be on Netflix. Ooh. Let's cleanse the palate and have some tea. Have some tea! Ricky, can you cut to a pre-recorded segment, please? Thank you.
And now, Lady Kaede discovers the internet.
Hello! For this segment, I'm going to explore the World Wide Web, which allegedly is a series of tubes. Anywho, let's start with today's website, www.twitter.com. Now, I don't know about you, but I love these microblogging websites. I also love birds. Here we go!
5 minutes later.
This isn't about birds at all. There's a lot of hate on here. Wait, trending. Manslaughter. T-Rump. ESPN? Oh no, they have the footage of me at that Yankee game. Oh, sweet Takahashi, no!
You'll never take me, pigs! Viva la resistance!
Well, that was embarrassing. I hope Felipe took care of the aftermath. Anyways, it seems that this website has a serious lack of birds. A place for haters that love to yell at each other and end up ruining their own careers. Anyways, thanks for watching this segment of Kaede Discovers the Internet. Now back to present Kaede. Well, I guess you can't send tea through Zoom. And I thought we lived in the future. Anyways, Grandpa Higurashi, no first name? Okay. I'm gonna call you Joe. Joe, how has the pandemic affected your living situation?
Not much has changed, honestly. Just more time gardening, if you catch my drift.
Oh, that's actually kinda wholesome.
Nah, it's weed. It's all weed. Some cilantro, but mostly weed. I put it in my food to help me relax. Soda helps me distribute it to the neighbors.
I don't like helping Grandpa. It makes me test all his products.
I think it makes me susceptible to demons.
And that's why they call it the devil's lettuce.
And I thought I had skeletons in my closet. Reminder to clean up my closet later. Janice, why do we have another drummer? What do you mean, union rules? Lawsuit? Horseradish? Okay, fine, but he better not interrupt me. This is my show, not the bang a couple of sticks on a bangy stick device show.
We should really get back on topic. There is a lot of chaos.
Ricky, what are you even complaining about? What do you even do?
I test the mics. And get your sponsors off the list. See? Checking the mics. They're checked. And looking at the list.
Yeah, how is that list?
They're close to non-existent. Barely any names in this thing. It would be easier to tell you who's not going to be the next sponsor.
Well, as long as we don't screw up this one, we should be fine. We'll be on the air for another week.
So do you have any more questions for us, Kaede-sama?
I feel like I'm gonna incriminate your family more if I Wait, what did you call me? Say my name.
Lady Kaede. Kun?
Good lord, he has it! The all-powerful, ever-feared Desu flu!
No, I don't. I don't even like anime, or body pillows, or figurines, or Pocky.
Oh yeah? Let's check out the long-term effects. Calling Future Soda.
No, that's not true. It's impossible.
I'd say search your feelings, you know it to be true, but that would be contrived.
What? I'm still alive. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Anyways, it's time for our mandatory commercial break. We'll be back with the conclusion of this Desu Flu-centric episode of the Kaede Countdown. Now leave!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Rise and shine. You're our captive until the ransom is paid.
Actually, no, bro. I kind of like it here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay.
This is a joke, right?
And on top of that, I think I love you.
I'm not emotionally ready for this. Da-da-da-da-da, you're stuck here now.
Back to the Kaede Countdown.
Okay, can you get me a turkey club, hold the mayonnaise, and, wheat bread. I'm trying to watch my figure. And when you get back, can you check the security tapes for irregularities? Thanks. Ricky, I'm sorry I've been so hard on you. It's been one of those days. Oh, and we're back. Hello. Well, you weren't gone long. And now for the thrilling conclusion of the Desu Flu episode of the Kaede Countdown. Future Soda, you have the Desu Flu.
Hi.
What does that entail? How does that affect you as a person?
Everything is super kawaii, Kaede-san. My manga and figurine collection is the biggest in Tokyo. My waifu, Barbara-kun, has been very supportive.
But I'm your wife, honey. Barbara's just a pillow with 3D girl on it.
3D waifus for life. Gomennasai.
Wow, this is painful. See? This is what your life will become, Soda, if you don't take the vaccine now.
No, this can't be. I am married and have a kid?
Ooh, my son got busy.
I said save space.
I mean, other than the weeb stuff, I think my life is coming together. I mean, I have a wife, a kid.
You're still living in your mom's house? You're unemployed and your kid supports your family better than you.
I sell weed.
I'm so proud of you, sweetie.
No, this can't be my future. All this from watching anime?
It's not from watching anime. It's okay to watch shows like Cowboy Bebop and Evangelion and accept it for what it is. Fiction. If you get lost in these escapist fantasies, try to make this culture your own, or try to romantically involve yourself with a fictional character, that's what makes you a weeb. That's how you get the Desu Flu. Now, Soda, will you take the vaccine and come back to reality?
I will.
Good. I'm glad you can see reason. My man Felipe will be over shortly to administer the drug. Hope your functioning immune system can handle it.
Wait,
okay, goodbye!
what?
And that concludes today's show. Say goodbye, future family.
Sayonara.
And that's a wrap. No longer live. Well, everyone, you've successfully convinced someone to take your vaccine. Your acting skills were sickeningly accurate.
A little bit of vocal training and makeup did the trick.
And you played your part well, using scare tactics on the kid.
Well, you do what you gotta do when you're being blackmailed.
Speaking of, now that you've fulfilled your end of the bargain, we'll destroy those pictures we have of your little visits to Inuyasha when he was bound to a tree.
Yes, that.
Well, Kaede, looks like you get to keep your sponsor. Us and the representatives of AO3 thank you for your support.
Not that I had a choice. You and your perverse band of compatriots are sick. Tricking these naive people, making them think this mental illness is a viral disease, just so you can take their money for a cure.
Not a cure, Kayede. A treatment. That way we can keep taking their money, thinking that they are healing themselves.
Best part is, it actually makes them more susceptible to illness. Their immune system will be so busy fighting the foreign substances of this vaccine, it won't be able to fight off the real sicknesses.
And with that, I have everything I need to stop you.
What? What do you mean? You have nothing.
I said the live feed was done, but it's still up. They heard everything.
No, you're bluffing!
You wouldn't do that with the blackmail we have on you.
So what if people see those saucy pictures from my past? I'm old. I don't care. Let them goggle.
Why go through all of this? Why even agree to let us on the show?
To expose you, stupid. You all thought you were being clever using me to force your propaganda. Well, let me tell you where you went wrong. You chose my show.
You ancient fool! Who's going to believe some doddering old conspiracy theorist on the internet?
People right now are watching this stream. I believe people can see the truth for themselves.
People are cattle. They do not know how to think for themselves. They rely on us to do the thinking for them. We make them turn against those who don't agree with us. We deem those people as traitors. And our blind followers make their lives hell. Canceling them on social media, making them jobless, tearing their families apart. All because we say so. You haven't heard the last of us, Kayede. Advocates Outspoken 3 have great influence over the media. We will bury you alive.
Then do it. I welcome death.
We'll see you soon.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Hope what you can take from this is that people out there can be terrible. In my world and in yours. Please be perceptive to what the world tells you. Don't blindly believe what people of influence tell you. Like Ari said, question everything. Most times the truth lies buried deep within fiction. And speaking of questions, time to do the Q&A. Kayede, will we ever get to see Kagome's true evil self again? And if so, I would love an episode where she's like that the whole time. Geez, I hope not. She's scary enough as it is.
Why does Kagome wear her school uniform in the feudal era even though she can wear whatever she wants? Does she have a fetish? This is a very important question.
Maybe she just likes wearing a skirt. Not everything has to be a fetish. According to her, the schoolgirl uniforms hold up very well. They can endure multiple washes. I see the Japanese have their priorities.
Kaede, have you ever tried doing a Fortnite dance?
No, I'm not a 13-year-old boy.
Hey, Kaede, have you ever had another person getting arrested or shot at, and why?
You're under arrest. Yeah, you'll never take us alive.
Dear Lady Kaede, does Kagome even think before she brings future shit to feudal Japan? Like, does she even stop to consider the butterfly effect caused by her bringing modern things like a bicycle to feudal Japan? Unrelated, how the hell does a feudal monk, Moroku, immediately know how to use that? How could that potentially alter the space-time continuum?
Why are you asking me about the inner machinations of Kagome's mind? Have you met her? If I pondered about that kind of stuff for long, I would go insane. More insane. As for the space-time continuum, I don't think Rumiko put that much thought into it. It could be the theory that any changes made in the past were always meant to happen. As for the bike, everyone knows how to ride a bike, you nerd.
So, Kaede is Fraser Crane?
Yes, indeed, I suppose, Niles.
I am so glad you guys still upload. Any chance of Yashahime abridgment?
First of all, what is a Yashahime? Second, why do they focus so much on the twins?
I got the sandwiches!
Oh, perfect timing, my boy. I'm hungry.
Are they gone, Kayede? The advocates, are those monsters gone?
For now, Ricky, but I believe they'll come back for me at some point.
Oh, and you'll never believe this. The security footage. There was a chunk of time missing except for this one clip.
Oh, my Rumiko, he's real. We'll have to figure out who this is, Ricky. Time and effort will be invested in this.
But why?
Because I'm really, really bored. And this is the most excitement we've had in the show so far. So of course I'm gonna capitalize on it. And with that, I bid you all adieu. Gotta figure out more about this Hojo and who the next sponsor is gonna be. Maybe I can get Felipe to help. He could actually get the job done. So until next time, you've been watching the Kaede Countdown. Later, honkies.
The thing about Girl Scouts is that they seem innocent enough. You figure out, why not help them with a couple of boxes or two? Next thing you know, you're overweight, you're broke, and you're addicted to these drugs they're selling. You can't trust them. They're in your neighborhood, they're everywhere. Anyways, check out social medias and stay tuned for the next episodes. Bingo out.